I'm getting all up in Belgium now. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and here we have from Blackberry Farm Brewery, a Boundary Tree Hoppy Belgian Style Ale. That's very intriguing. Got this down in Knoxville. This is from Wallen, Tennessee, which I have no idea where that is. Never heard of it actually. 6.5% alcohol, does not have IBU count, but being a Belgian beer, it shouldn't be too bitter. I got this down in Knoxville when we went down for my nephew's wedding, over there at the beer market in West Knoxville, Sequoia Hills. Ooh, wow, that's got a very interesting aroma. It doesn't have a stereotypical Belgian aroma, but it does have a stereotypical Belgian carbonation. Wow. But yeah, if I ever make it back down to Knoxville again, I've definitely got to go back there and make sure I tag everybody in these videos when I post them. I'll put a link to their social media below. So check them out if you're in Knoxville, in the area. It's a great place to stop. Beer selection is, it's not a huge place, but the beer selection is incredible. And apparently they've got like a beer garden that they have out, and what wasn't open when I was there. That's a very interesting aroma, very interesting smell too. Because it's almost like a Belgian farmhouse ale that's hoppy. And I'm going to turn my podcasters off. They're out chatting about something. They can deal with me in 20 minutes. That is very interesting. So you get the banana and clove that you'd expect from a Belgian ale. I shouldn't say farmhouse. There's not really much sour. And then it is hoppy. Man, this bitterness that arrives really late. That is not what I was expecting. The IBUs have got to be in the 60 range. Because you have this smell, it's almost like Band-Aid, but it's like, it smells almost like it's a Saison or a very mild farmhouse ale. And then at the tip, I get what I would expect from that, flavor-wise, but I don't get any sour notes. And then like mid-mouth, it kind of turns into a golden ale with hints of your Belgian yeast flavors, stereotypical, but not really banana, just a little bit of clove. And to me, sometimes I get bubblegum, but I don't get it on this. But then it finishes, the feel that it leaves finishes like an IPA. It has this thickness about it that feels hoppy. It has a hoppy residue that it leaves behind, and this bitterness that's much greater than what you would expect, considering how sweet on the opposite side it starts as. That is very interesting. That is very interesting, and not what I was expecting. That is fascinating. So none of my friends have had this. Overall, it has a rating of 3.7 on Untappd. That's 2,703 reviews of ratings. Man, that is very interesting. That has got highly active carbonation. I don't know if you can see it. Very nice coloring. The kind of cloudiness you'd expect from a golden ale. Everything says golden ale, okay? Aromas say golden ale, maybe Saison. I'll leave the farmhouse ale out of it. The foam fills your mouth, dances around your tongue, and then there's this bitterness that shows up, and it just slowly, as the rest of the flavors subside, it just gets really bitter. Then it feels like you just drank an IPA without being an IPA. So that's very good. I like it. It's crazy, it's weird, it's very different. I love it. I'm giving this one a 5. So I'm going to put on here that I purchased at a Bearden Beer Garden. That's hard to say, but it's Bearden. It's not in Bearden though. But man, Because to me, this is just off the wall, crazy, weird, and different. And so that's why I'm giving it a 5. It's a big chance. A lot of people probably aren't going to like this. But this is great. This is, you know, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to make one of these myself. I've made Abbey ales. I've made black versions of Abbey ales. I've made Belgian stouts and things like that with de-bittered malts. But I've never tried to do a twist on a Belgian ale. And maybe start with a golden ale. The golden ale, you get a little bit more fruity flavors. So maybe we're just a strong Belgian ale yeast at 6.5%. So I wouldn't do strong, but just a Belgian ale yeast. Well, White Labs, what number would that be? I just really like the White Labs Golden Ale yeast for a lot of Belgians. I know it's overused, but just the flavors I get from it are fantastic. And if I had those fruity flavors with some fruity hops and then ended it with, say, Warrior or something on the back end to just kind of give you a bitterness punch, that would be interesting. Where's Brandon Homebrewer? I didn't want to make it like 9.5% or something like that. So I'm giving this one a 5 out of 5. This is fantastic. Very different, very weird, very eclectic. Love it. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time. Have you had the Blackberry Farm Brewery Boundary Tree? You think I'm off my rocker? Well, it might be true, but I am the weird one. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please share everywhere, and let's make 2019 where this channel gets on the map. See ya. Bye. Dozy the Huskies. It's what we call crap, Dozer. El Crapo. Why no one watches this channel. I got 3 more patrol shifts.
Yay. I'm eating this piece of cheese.
That's fine.
What kind of cheese is it?
It's like Norwegian or Finland or something.
Okay, I'll have this one. Go ahead and bye.
It's pretty good.
Okay.